Also, we saw a jobs number that drastically outperformed expectations. Now, I think if you look, we talked about this, right? They revised the jobs numbers last year, that had been over the previous year, down by over 800,000 jobs. So we know that these, month-to-month jobs reports are not super accurate and are often open to, further revisions. And in most cases, those revisions are down. In this case, the jobs number was above expectations and they revised the previous report up. So you just wonder, what is going on with this, jobs data that's coming out? And, does it have something to do with the election? I'd sure like to hope not, but maybe it does. A lot of people think that it might. I don't know. But the reality is that when you dig into those numbers, there are some inconsistencies. I'm not going to get into dissecting that report, but one area that really stood out to me was the number of jobs that it says were created for 16 to 19-year-olds. Here we are at the end of summer. Kids are back in school. Is there really new jobs for 16 to 19-year-olds right now? That doesn't really make sense. And even if it is accurate, are these really jobs that are contributing in any major way to the economy? I would argue probably not. And that was, a huge percentage of what we saw in the job growth. So just a lot of weird data around jobs, but nonetheless, the market reacted to it. And we saw a couple really bad days in the bond market pushing interest rates up. I've seen rates, up as high as 50 basis points in rate. And some products, some programs, I've seen even more than that. So we've seen some pretty significant deterioration in mortgage interest rates since the Fed rate cut, not what anyone was expecting. Now, does this change my outlook on what interest rates are going to do over time? No. I still fully anticipate mortgage rates coming down over time. But as we've talked about a number of times, things do not come down, in a straight line. It's not like you just get on the escalator and move down. It's going to be inconsistent. There's going to be, some ups and downs on its way. And we saw so much improvement before the Fed rate cut. I guess it's not super surprising that we're seeing some volatility now.